Hello, adventurers. I hope we're having a lovely, lovely day today. And welcome back. We are doing some more Disney Dreamlight Valley today. Also, we're like 2 weeks away from the Hercules update. How did we get there? And also, the Hercules update is literally the end of the first half of the roadmap. So that also means we should be getting a new roadmap like really soon as well. I cannot wait. I am so excited to see what else they have in store this year. But let's do, our reset. We haven't done that yet. I always do my reset, seems to be the day before the next reset, so I'm always way behind, but that's okay. Tuesdays is our DDV day at this moment in time. Maybe we'll switch things around, but let's see how we did on our last Dreamsnap. We've got to do some voting. We've got mail, apparently. Um, oh yeah, the train station. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. 1500. Okay, you know what? I'm not even mad about that. I did it in like 2 seconds and did it on the Steam Deck. Not even mad about it. Um, Epic Trouble Ahead. Oh, this is from the Realm Weaver. Ooh. You didn't think I was finished, did you? I got something epic planned for a certain hero and his satyr pal. Here's hoping the gods like my art style, or there could be trouble. Hee hee, the Realm Weaver. P.S. Take some disgusting berries for your pesky raccoon friend. I don't need them anymore. Okay. So it's I knew they were gonna do this instead of Meg. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, because in the image it has the Phil statue and it has Hercules sandals. So this is basically in my mind confirming that we are getting both Hercules and Phil, which is fine, but they know everyone wants Meg. Like they literally know everyone wants Meg. But it'll be okay. I think Phil is also super fun to get and obviously epic. It's all we're this is like, yeah, in my mind confirming Hercules, which we already knew, and Phil. Likes my art style. Well, now I'm really thrown on who the Realm Weaver could be. Art style? Who else is like an artist? Anyways, I guess we're getting more hints towards the next update. Okay, let's go do some quick voting on the inside out weather. We didn't try very hard for ours, genuinely. This is our joy inside out one. I think it's cute. It's fine. Let's see what other people did. I kind of really like that one. That's cute. Fear. How cool is that? That's a good one. Okay, some more joy. We'll do anger. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's very cool. Sadness we'll do. That looks like another joy. That's kind of fun. Disgust. I see what they were doing with all the bushes. That's really funny. With like the bushes being like broccoli. That's kind of cute. Do that one. I'm assuming this is fear. Sadness. Wow, that's really, really sad. Okay, we're gonna skip right past that one because that was, yeah. I'm actually shocked someone did that considering that's a very, like, sensitive topic. That's cool. I mean, the raccoon thing was cool too, but okay. Well, I'm shocked how many people actually did this one because this is one I was not super thrilled about. This is what we're going to be doing today. We've got to do the City by Moonlight Dreamsnap, which honestly I don't think is going to take us very long at all because we just finished our meadow in this Victorian. So this is where it gets really tough for me because all the images and like even the description is imagine flying over a city at night, capturing the enchantment of moonlight streets below. Choose clothes and decor that sparkle with the stars and a touch of Peter Pan's mischief. So I'm gonna kind of do like a Victorian cityscape at night, but I've seen a lot of people do like galaxy things, so I think this is gonna be a really tough one to like vote on. And because in my brain, based off the pictures and description, it's supposed to be more like a metropolis, like Victorian thing. But I've seen a lot of futuristic things, so I think it's gonna be really interesting to vote on. Also, this was our little desert one. It's not even great quality. So we did fine on that. Okay, let's go to the shop. Okay, so there's the London Clock Tower, which is very cool, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. We've got a corgi. I don't need a corgi. Shooting star is cool. I know that buying things like this would be so good for dream snaps, but I just don't really want it. Okay, the railway station. I do want this. I want this whole kit. Also, okay, this should be the price of kits. Because how many items are in this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 items. 8 items for 2,500 moonstones. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy it. I don't even care. I want it. I want it so bad. But of course, we just finished decorating our entire meadow, so I don't know where I would even put it. I could do something cool with it in the Frosted Heights. I have big dreams for that area. Okay, what else do I have? Interesting that this is all back in stock for a limited time. I mean, that's cool. I'm not going to use it. No, no, no. Okay. Well, I think that's all. And then I don't think we're going to buy either of these yet. So let's get making a dream snap, shall we? Again, it's not going to take very long. I do want Peter Pan in the dream snap. I can't tell if he's actually in the meadow or if he's up above. And I kind of know what I want to do, and it shouldn't be very hard. I'm going to take it in this area. Is he up top? Where did he go? Okay, he is up top.
The villagers are depending on you, my friend.
I'm so excited to figure out, too, like with the next update, more about the Realm Weaver and figure that all out. He's facing the wrong way. I'm glad you're looking at all of the random plants. Okay. Let's hang out. Yeah. The hardest thing is going to be able to, like, get them to pose. I'm hoping that in the future they do an update
I just love watching
where you're able to place someone in and pose them if they're hanging out with you. Because you can do that if they're in the area, but not necessarily if they're hanging out with you. Okay, Cinderella, you're gonna need to leave. You're harshing the vibe. And and Ariel, sorry, ladies. Not invited. So I'm thinking kind of like over here. Peter. I kind of want him over there, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's fine there. I want him flying. Also, we gotta zoom in. Should I add fireflies? Do we think that would be better with fireflies? Also, he's literally just standing on the grate. That's killing me. See, I can bring all these people in and pose them, but I can't with Peter Pan because I'm hanging out with him. But I have a feeling if I bring them in, they're just gonna be super far away. Like, let's test the theory. Let's bring in
It's time Ursula took matters
Belle.
into her
Where is she?
own
Hello?
tentacles.
Visible. On. Okay, she's back there. I guess we could stop hanging out with Peter Pan for just a second and see if it works. Good morning, good morning. How are you this morning? Yeah, we'll stop hanging out with Peter Pan just for a second to see if it, like, will work.
About time.
But I need him
This
to
rain won't
stay,
stop my
like, in the
fun.
general vicinity. Okay. Peter Pan, stay there for a second, my guy. Also, why Ursula's still here, don't know. I did not move my girl far enough. Shoot darn. So I need to be more like right here. Hold up, hold up. Peter, no! Oh, no. Sad day. Okay, we're gonna pause him for a second and see what we can come up with. I'm so sad about that. That would have been such a cool shot. Okay. Let's see what we can do. So I don't want to cover... Maybe something like that. Could be cool. Nana, come here, girl. Get over here, girly. Because that's going to shift me. There we go. Okay. I think I can zoom in a tiny bit and it'll still be okay. Ursula needs to go away. Go away. Yeah, I'm going to change it to night. I just haven't gotten there yet. Okay. Why is she still here? Get out. Go away. He's just slightly in the wrong spot. Okay, Peter Pan. Go move around a little bit. Do something cool.
I'm so glad you trust me.
Okay. I don't mind him over there. I just need him to do like a different pose. He's also facing the wrong way. Okay, come back. Okay, that's actually not terrible. I would like him to maybe fly. If we could get him to do that, that would be helpful. Peter Pan, do it for the team. I don't think he wants to be a team player today. Okay, I also need to get my girl in a decent pose. But then you can't see Peter Pan. He's bothering me that he's not changing his pose up. That would be why he's bothering me. I think we'll stick with this pose for us. What if I hit placement on him? Will he move around a little bit? Do something cool, Peter. Fly, dang it. Okay. No, he's just gonna keep standing there. Okay, well, Well, it looks like all he wants to do is just stand there. So, guess we're just letting him stay there. This was supposed to be easy. I also didn't add fireflies, but I think we'll be okay without them. Okay, let's just start by making it nighttime, eh? Okay, where do I like the moon placement? That's kind of nice. Okay, I want to be able to see everything like super clearly. Okay, let's go. Actually, we'll leave the contrast alone because we'll do a highlight and a shadow. And then we'll make it like brighter. Wow, there's a lot of steam coming from that. I may move Peter Pan again. That may be on the agenda. Okay, character lighting, definitely up. What do we got for color tint? Temperature. Let's see. Light bloom, like a very little light bloom. Okay, let's mess with Peter Pan a little bit. I guess I don't hate him right there. I really would like him over there. Peter, I need you to... Oh, that's not bad. How many times do I have to hit this before he'll show up where I want him? A bazillion? Oh, he's way back there now. What if I go like this? Is he moving over? Kind of. He looks like a thug. Like that. Okay, let's see. I kind of like this. This isn't terrible. I don't like that this light post is blocking this little bit here. But maybe it's not the end of the world. Let's see. I guess I could... Oops. This camera mode is so finicky. I hope they keep doing camera improvements. I guess we could put him there. That's not terrible. Let's see. Maybe a little bit brighter. Let's see what happens if I add a tiny bit of contrast in now. Not terrible, honestly. It's so hard to get like the shadows done well. Ariel? I'm not convinced I like my pose though. Like I want Nana in it and I want her posing, but now I'm not sure if I like what I'm doing. And that would be fine if we moved Peter, but... Okay, I don't hate this.
This village is different, but it reminds me of home, too.
I don't know. Did we like the first pose or do we like this pose? Mulan, you are not invited to the party. She's decided she's invited to the party. Oh, oh. It's just gonna be extra finicky now, eh? Because Nana's not in a good pose here, and that's where it's sad. Okay, that's kind of cute. Okay, color temperature. Maybe we change that up a little bit. I think that's good. Because we could also use some of the, like, motifs and stuff in a second. I guess we can alter the time of day just a little bit, too. Yeah, because I want it to definitely be nighttime. Oh, I like the way that is lighting things up. Okay, come on. Okay, what about picture frames? Oh my gosh, I forgot when I hit any of those buttons, you lose things. Just wanted to see if there was any good frames. The answer is no. And now everything's ruined. Man, I had her in the perfect pose too. We'll see if I can get her back. Nope. I missed it. I'm so sad right now.
My heart could just burst. I'm so happy.
Snow White, Mickey Mouse, and Pluto all just came barreling through. Everyone's trying to photobomb. Okay, I think this is what I like. Let's try some motifs. We'll see if there's even anything that... I want to be able to make them smaller. The fact that I can't make them smaller drives me up a wall. Is there even anything I would want to use? It's not looking great. This was the only thing I was like kind of thinking about. Ooh, what if we do that on the train? What kind of blossom dress? I have some like dresses with like flowers on them and stuff. If that's what you're looking for. Okay. I think we are gonna call that good. I really wanted Peter Pan to be flying like that. Oh my gosh, but as soon as I do that, hold up. Peter Pan, do the flying thing. No, he won't. He hates me now. It's fine. It's good enough. Okay, Dreamsnap complete. Wrong one. Okay, right here. Check submission. I think it's fine. I don't think we're gonna get very many moonstones for it. But I also don't know what else I would do, and I don't really have the patience for it today. So, let's see what we gotta get done. Ooh, I need to finish the floating festival stuff too. Yikes. I don't know if I'm actually gonna get that done. Okay, also, routine duties. What do we got for this week? Royal tasks, memories, and Dreamlight. That's not terrible. I don't know where I have any memories. I might have some in the mines. We could go check. I almost always have some in there, but I also did just collect a whole ton of them. To the mines. To the mines, to the mines. Okay. Let's see. Yep, there's one. And I have to complete a lot of royal tasks anyways to kind of finish up the star path. So it's not that bad. And I also think we're going to start doing some decorating in the Frosted Heights because I have, like I said before, I have big dreams for it. I'm going to try and make it like this cool celestial area. Like we're going to have Merlin up there. I bought like the observatory house and that cool pond. So I'm very excited about what we're going to do with that. Okay, I think that was only 2. Where else might I have a memory? We'll check the easy way. Just into furniture mode and scrolling around. Okay, don't see any over there. Normally I have one over here somewhere, but it doesn't look like I do. Any in here? No. Doesn't look like the forest has any. I've got to have one more somewhere. Because there's literally no way that I have 0 of them. Oh, I'm never going to see if there's any in here. I might also have some in Storybook Vale. I normally have a lot of memories there too. But again, I may have just cleaned them all up. Oh, also, you wanted to see if I had a flower dress. What kind of, like, blossoms are you talking about? I have legit dresses that are flowers. I was tempted to do something with this dress and do, like, a really cool celestial thing, but I didn't. I have this one that has flowers on it. I have another actual flower dress. I have another one somewhere. Where is it? Where did it go? Hello? Is it not in dresses? Oh, this one. It's literally right next to the one I'm wearing. So I have all of these flowery ones, which are cute. We can leave that one on for now if we want. Might change the hat. We'll leave it for now. Good enough. Okay, let's see if we've got any memories here. Any memories? There's so much, like, area to check. I always forget how massive Storybook Vale is. Okay, not seeing any over there. Okay, looks like there's one. Which area is that? Okay. This one? I think it was the plains. Love the one with the flowers. Hello, hello, Heavenly. How are you doing today? Did you have a good weekend? I know it's technically Tuesday, but we didn't stream yesterday, so it's yeah, I do have the purple fairy one. This one. She looking crazy though with the hat and the she'd be looking a little wild. Here, we'll give her fairy wings and the whole thing. Shoes. What shoes would one even wear with this? Perfect. Maybe those. And the hair's all wrong. It's all wrong. Maybe we do this with like purple flowers. Good enough, right? Let's go. I guess that's kind of cute. Okay, we were after a memory. Where is this memory? Am I just blind? It was definitely over here somewhere. Or did I already grab it? I think I'm going crazy. Yeah, we definitely already grabbed it. Oh, yeah, you were mentioning that your grandma was coming to visit. That is so exciting. I hope you have like the best time. Yeah, honestly, this Dreamsnap was really tough for me. Fixed your mic! Yay! I'm so glad you were able to get that fixed. That is so frustrating when things like that don't work. Like, I totally understand how frustrating that can get. Yeah, this Dreamsnap, ours isn't even that great. Like, it's fine. We've got Peter Pan in it. I was getting frustrated. We did our little Victorian city at night. It's phrased so weird because it feels like it's trying to, like, make you do a Victorian cityscape. But when I hear, like, City by Moonlight, like, I know tons of people did galaxy things, and, man, voting's gonna be tough, and I know I did not achieve anything that great. Okay, we did that. We need to go to the floating festival because I have things unfinished there. Earn Dreamlight, tackle royal tasks. Let's go. Oh, actually, can't I just event description and like teleport there? Perfect. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Is this book working now, or am I actually just gonna have to look it up? Okay. Ooh, that would be super cool. But I don't know if I can make that. If anyone could, you could. I have full faith that you can make this. Okay. I need to look up real quick what on earth the capybara eats. Like, what flowers. Because the book doesn't work for me anymore. And it's really annoying. Okay. What day is today? Tuesday, an orange house leek. Let's go grab an orange house leek. We also need to collect those bamboo pieces, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get this done. Yikes. Because I missed the first week of the festival. So... Okay, how many do I need? I need like 20, so we're almost there. I might actually be able to get it done today. Okay, come on. Read. Yeah, okay, we're almost done with the bamboo, so that's good. Let's go grab an orange house leek. I'm still annoyed that the capybara book stopped working for me, and they're like, you know, figure it out. What? Sunlit Plateau? That's where I would find one of those things. I also definitely don't think I'm gonna get the little gardening outfit because I'm assuming we had to feed the capybara like 3 times. So that's awkward. Okay, orange house leek. Is that it? I think so. Perfect. Okay. Teleport back to the festival. Also, I am petitioning. You can kind of see it in my Dreamsnap. Sorry, I was just thinking about the building stuff. Can we please make it so these line up like 100%? So there's no weird grass line in between them. I think that would make that picture look so much better. Like, what is this? This is so annoying. And clearly it's possible because if you go into like the Lady and the Tramp realm, they're all lined up nicely. Okay, let's go talk to this capybara. Hey, what's good? From the island looks like Cindy's Popper's dress. Oh, does it? I haven't even looked at it. I genuinely haven't even looked at it. Like, I know kind of what's supposed to be there. Pick it up. Yikes. Oh, it did not give me a memory last time. I am never completing this. 4 times? Yeah. Excuse me? Let me take a look at it, actually. I honestly wasn't even paying attention. Oh, it's not even gonna show me. Show me! It's fine. I'll be fine. Yeah, definitely not getting that dress because it didn't give me a memory the first time I fed it. So that capybara thing has been totally bugged for me this entire time. What a bummer. Sad day. Okay, let's fast travel. Let's see if I have another, like, friendship, task book, whatever. You know, like the gardening books or whatever to give to your friends to dismantle so we can get some of that Dreamlight. I don't know if I have any. Fingers crossed. Oh, perfect. I have one. And we'll uncraft that. Do you remember when they used to make us... There was a time where they made us craft some of those in the star paths. And I was like, who do you think I am that I would have all of that? Okay. And now we have these to do. Harvest blueberries, 5-star meal, remove night thorns. Oh, that's pretty easy. 5-star meal. Honestly, we're just gonna make another cake. They're the easiest things for me to make, like right off the bat. Start cooking. Perfect. Done. In fact, that it wants us to feed a raven and we just made a 5-star meal is pretty easy. To the Forgotten Lands. Let's get her done. Because also completing all of those is going to help me with these royal tasks. I don't know what bird I'm looking for. Hercules looks amazing. He's coming. Have they done like a release of what he looks like? Have I missed that? I know Hercules is coming. Where are these birds? And we talked about it a little bit at the very beginning of stream, but we'll go back and look at it again. But there was a letter from the Realm Weaver that was in my mailbox. And I think they're bringing Hercules and Phil. Because they very specifically, like, mention Phil. Okay, there's a bird. Come here, bird. That should not have been that difficult to find one. That is one of the cons, I feel like, of decorating my valley, is that I can't find any of the critters anymore. Like, they're gone. They're never coming back. Okay. There you go. Have a cake. Happy unbirthday. Okay, feed a raven. Nailed it. Remove night thorns. We'll do some here. There may even be some down by my house because I do want to teleport down there real quick. Because that's like the only place I have a mailbox now, since we have the ability to remove mailboxes, which is so nice. Especially for things like the pirate ship house. It looked so silly. Okay. Remove 2 night thorns. I literally need 2 more. Okay, 1. There's gotta be 1 around there. We'll get there. Okay. Let's go. What is it? Villagers, maybe? Okay, yeah. So it's this epic trouble ahead. You didn't think I was finished, did you? I've got something epic planned for a certain hero and his satyr pal. So, like, in my brain, that means that they're bringing both Hercules and Phil. Which is awesome, but we all know everyone wanted Meg. Like, come on, DDV. We all wanted Meg, and you know that. Let's see. I haven't seen anything if they, like, announced any pictures or anything of Hercules. No. Also, if y'all, like, look at their Twitter and stuff, did you guys see that they're upping? Well, okay. It was hinted at, but it's pretty, pretty confirmed that they are upping the level. Because they sent out, like, kind of a cryptic teaser one saying 50 is the new 40. So I'm curious what that is actually going to entail and, like, why we're doing that now. Because at this point, I think so many of us have been level 40 for so long. I don't know what level 50 will realistically bring us. But I'm so ready for all of their like little trailers and all the things for the next update. Okay, what else do I need to do? Another night thorn. Mine here. Harvest blueberries. Change my outfit. Okay, well, I guess we'll change our earrings. Sure, good enough. Okay, change your outfit, have a daily discussion, bring someone their favorites.
Oh.
What's up, Wally? Let's chat about it, my guy. Okay, ta-da!
Good morning.
Have a daily discussion. Did that. Is there night thorns in here? No, my little English garden is still put together nicely. Perfect. There's bound to be one, like, in the park, right? Or is it shockingly all still put together? Wow. There's no way. It's been, like, days. Okay, there is some up in the plaza, though. Okay, collect my night thorns. Thank you kindly. Who's around that I can just give something to really easily? Let's take a look-see. Belle's right here. What does she want today? Characters. Beauty and the Beast. Waffles. Black Passion Lily. We can go grab one of those real quick. Grab one of those super duper quick. I say that, and then I don't see any. Hello? There's always like 2. There we go. Is she still down yonder? Perfect. So since we're getting closer to the final bit of this roadmap, what characters do you guys want to see in the second half? What does the Realm Weaver look like? Honestly, no clue. We have no clue who the Realm Weaver even is. So that's kind of the big thing that, like, we're working towards right now. I think this is, like, basically our Act 2 now, is trying to figure out the Realm Weaver and all of that stuff. And I'm curious how long they're going to kind of, like, stretch it out and deal with that. But no, I'm super curious. Who do you guys want to see in the second half of 2026? Who is on our DDV roster? Because they're bound to put out a roadmap here soon. I don't even know, like, off the top of my head, there's so many characters that I think would be super fun to have in the game. I would like them to kind of go through and add some of the characters that we have like tags and tabs for, but don't have any of the characters from. I would also love for them to start like figuring out what's going on with all this Atlantis stuff that they like have implemented and hinted at, but we haven't really touched. Okay, let's see. I think I just have to do one more spot. I'm so glad that I can get to all of these super easily. I didn't actually test it when we were decorating. Okay. Spices, sell 2 fish, plant 5 vegetables, feed a critter. Let's head up to the forest. I was gonna say we could just feed a raccoon, but honestly, they're such a pain to try and get to and even find. So I'm gonna collect, well, hoping to, hello, some raspberries and the blueberries that I need, and we'll just feed a squirrel because they're like by far the easiest thing to feed. Also, 3 spices. Do I see any around? The fastest place I'm gonna find them is in an undecorated area. Yeah. Oh. Not what I meant to do, but... And 3. Done with that. Okay. I was about to say, I should be getting close to finishing this up. Okay. That is finished. Those are finished. We're getting so close. Well, these, you know, except for these things. We could do the gold ripples. That would be super easy. Because the only thing I have left is this house. And this will get me 100 closer, but... I guess technically, if I finished absolutely everything today, we would be able to get the Lotus House, but I don't see that happening for me. I think it's going to be at these routine duties here. Okay, is there any gold ripples here? Perfect. So we'll fish that up. We may run through the biomes and just find the gold ones super fast, and then use our fishing potion. Also, the fact that they keep wanting us to, like, get so much Dreamlight and that we're only getting, like, 50 tokens for it is kind of insane to me. I feel like getting that much Dreamlight is worth so many more tokens. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. Because what, if I find one in each biome, that's 8. And then I would only need to find 2 more. It's gonna be real stinking easy. Merlin just cheering me on. Thanks, bud. True friend. You keep sending me on dangerous missions. Looks like there's one over there. I still absolutely love the way my beach turned out. Shocked I managed to do it. It's definitely a mess because the beach turns into a mess like within an hour. Like, it's so bad with all the night thorns and the extra things that pop up, but I know I can walk through here. Okay. Oh, it's like the water's still glowing. Well, yeah, it's still glowing because I put one of those things. I need to buy more and add more, like, everywhere. Okay, let's go find the gold in the glade. Then we'll kind of, like, cut up to the meadow and all that stuff. Oh, I guess it won't put us at 8 because the plaza doesn't have any water sources. Okay, anything? Hello? just want to get this done. And mine for something shiny, I don't know. I don't even think about it. If it happens, it happens. What's good, Belle? I love this little green dress that she has. I don't even remember what it came with. Was it one of her, like, bundles? Isn't she the one who has, like, 3 different bundles? Let's see. Yeah, it's this one. I love that dream style for her. Okay, let's go into the meadow. And then kind of once we get the fish, I think we're really gonna start decorating our Frosted Heights. And I'm kind of excited about it. The Frosted Heights is always kind of tough for me. And initially I had a different vision in mind entirely. But with all the observatory stuff, I think that's where I'm going to put it all.
Now that I've had some time to
Or at least all the stuff that I bought. Okay. And we got to find one here. Now, the only place I'm not confident that's also going to have, like, an immediate gold ripple is going to be the Forgotten Lands. You can get them pretty easy up there, but it doesn't always have one immediately. So let's see what we can find. Yeah, blue, because each of these only have, like, one in it every time. Okay, they have one. Oh, and there's a memory here? Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Obviously we're not gonna need it anytime soon. But I gotta remember that for the next star path. Okay. Let's down one of these fishing potions, because now we're only ever gonna get gold. I wish there was a way to, like, put a pause on the potion. That would be so handy. Come on. Throw something my way. I guess I could go to somewhere that actually spawns things way more frequently. Yeah, that's blue. Okay. We out. Let's head down to the plateau. I still have no idea what I'm doing there. I think I might do some sort of Toontown type thing. Golly. Why is it all blue? But I know I can never find blue when I need to. Also, Moonstone chest. Let's collect this. And hopefully it'll spawn another one in fast. Because every other one in this area is blue. And I don't want to keep running around looking for things to fish. But I may have to. Hello? Okay, I'm going into the meadow. Impatience. Impatience is winning. Perfect. I guess I could have also done one, like, sorry, brain thinking before I'm speaking. I could have also done my Dreamsnap in, like, our little central park. That could have been cute.
a new day. Let's see where it takes us.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll stick with the one we have for now, but y'all might find out next week that I went back and changed it. Okay, so what does that put me at? 210. So, yeah, if I did achieve both of these, I would have enough. Honestly, I'll do my best to achieve this one, and then next week, I say next week, literally, what, tomorrow, the next routine duties are going to show up, so we'll be able to get that done pretty fast. Let's run super duper fast up to my storage island. Check on the uncrafting station, put some stuff away, and then we can do some more decorating, which I'm very excited to do. Because we don't have any more quests to do. Like, we're set. We're ready for the next update. And I'm so excited. So do we think that we're getting a realm? Like, genuinely curious. Do we think this is going to be a realm situation? Or is he just going to show up? It has to be a realm, right? Because we're also getting Phil. Okay, I keep saying we're also getting Phil, but like that hasn't officially been confirmed. But like the letter literally says, and his satyr friend. So, in my brain, it's confirmed. Where's Lady and the Tramp? Lady and the Tramp are somewhere around. I think he's showing up because Meg would be around. Yeah, I definitely... You think? You think he's just popping in? I know a lot of them have been just kind of showing up lately.
Never forget, your imagination is a powerful magic.
Yeah, because Meg would...
Now, this is my kind of
He's a
jam.
realm. Meg would be DLC. Okay. See, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Because as much as I would love for Meg to be in this, we all know they're going to put her in a DLC. Which is kind of wild, but... When did I... Oh, from uncrafting things. I was like, when did I get tomatoes? Yeah, I also agree. I've been like thinking more and more, as much as I've been hoping for Meg to be a part of this, I was like, she's definitely going to be a DLC character. Which I'm not opposed to, but I'm not a huge fan that they keep doing that, where they're like, oh, these are characters everybody really wants. Let's put them in a DLC, because they said they wouldn't do that. Speaking of the next DLC, what do we think that's going to be like? Because, like, we're 100%, unless they shock me to my core. Oh, yeah, who's Meg? She is, yeah, the love interest. Sorry, I was trying to get everything put away. Yeah, she is Hercules' love interest. She is amazing.
Pleasant morning to you.
And she has the sass and sarcasm that fuels my soul. But they are definitely, like, there's no way that they aren't putting Winnie the Pooh in the next DLC, which I think would be kind of a bad move for them, considering everyone's been asking for him. They've hinted at him. Like, to put him in a DLC would be really weird. And if they shock me and put him in the next roadmap, I'd be thrilled. But I'm assuming he's coming in the next DLC. Have no clue what they're doing. I am so ready to get more teasers for things like that. Okay, let's take a gander all the way up to the Frosted Heights. So we can kind of start mapping out and figuring out what on earth we even want to do up here. Until I get Atlantis or Big Hero 6 and Incredibles, I'm not going to be hyped. That is fair. Big Hero 6 would be so fun. And Atlantis, yeah. Seriously, what is going on with that? Like, they have been hinting at that since the beginning of the game. Literally since the beginning of the game. And we have gotten nothing. Nothing Atlantis related. We even got a DLC. Like, Eternity Isle, the first section you go to, has tons of Atlantean things. The machines we're using are like Atlantean. Where are the characters? Where's the rest of that? Just saying. I'm curious. And I think, yeah, Big Hero 6 and Incredibles, if we got like a city DLC, that would be cool. All of Tinkerbell's friends. Yeah. Considering we just got Tinkerbell, I think it's going to be a hot minute before we get all of her friends. But I would love to have them. Okay. I think I'm going to move Cinderella's castle to Banishment Island. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, I totally agree. Like, I don't think Winnie the Pooh, like, 100% should not be DLC. There are too many people that want Winnie the Pooh, and, like, they know that, and they've been teasing it. So, for them to potentially put it in a DLC, I don't think would be a smart move for them. Okay, we're moving Cindy to Banishment Island. For the time being. Eventually, I think I'll move her to, like, Wish Blossom Ranch or something. But I don't have room for her in the Frosted Heights. Not with what I'm planning to do. So sit there and think about why you're so blue. Thanks. Yeah, I'm super curious for what they have next planned. Okay. Golly, it's a mess up here. Okay, what do I even need for this? I'm sorry, this snowman thing, do we know when this was? This was probably in, like, winter. Track this. What do I need for this? She's in your ever after. Ooh, that's a good idea. Can I track this, please? What do I need? Bambi would be super fun. Okay. So I need hardwood. Just gonna go grab tons of things because I don't want that just sitting there being in the way. Because I can't decorate if that thing is there. Bambi would be super fun. I saw a lot of things for, like, Marie from Aristocats and them, which they've kind of started hinting at. Okay, we're gonna grab, like, a stack of this. Hardwood popped up. I'm trying to think what else they would even want me to put there. With Dumbo, I think it would be so fun to do, like, a really cute little, like, classics DLC. If they did, like, some of the classic animals. Maybe fabric? I don't know what goes in, like, with that snowman. Yeah, Bambi, Dumbo, all of them would be super cute. Okay, let's see if this works. It'll at least show me if it goes in there or not, so that's a win. Okay, interact. Okay, is that all I needed? No? I'm so confused. Track it. I can't even track it. Okay, fabric was a yes. Pole was a no. Snow was a no. What is this thing? Okay. Okay, 23 fabric. I do not have that much. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need to make so much fabric. And dandelions? Sorry, I looked it up because what on earth is this? A Princess DLC. I have talked about that, yeah, so many times. I don't even know if I would want it to be a DLC. Like, We need more princes in the valley. Don't get me wrong, I love having the girlies here. It's nice to see them. But like, where are the princes? Okay, who around me does gardening? I think Buzz Lightyear does. Because apparently I'm gonna need to make a ton of fabric. Yeah, but like Naveen and
Hello?
Li Shang and yeah. Where are they? What are they doing? I think I ran right by him. He's so small I never find him. Buzz Lightyear, where are you? Here we go.
Greetings. I am Buzz
Greetings,
Lightyear.
my guy. Yep. Okay, let's go over to the plateau, because I think I did
Gosh,
grow some
the
stuff
sand
over here.
looks so warm today.
And a Tiana bundle, because... Yeah, they did drop the ball on her star path for her... Yeah. We 100% need, like, a Princess and the Frog. So, it's also crazy to me that they have not done a Princess and the Frog, like, bundle, because that was by far one of the most unanimously loved star paths. Obviously they did drop the ball with, like, a couple of things, but they added some really cool items in there. And so that was, like, one of their best, I think, done star paths that people talked about and enjoyed. And so the fact that they haven't, like, thought to do a bundle for that is crazy to me. How much did I get? Okay, like a stack. I don't know how much fabric that's even gonna make. Let's find out before I leave. Also, how come we have not gotten something for Beast to be in his human form? Where is Beast in his human form? We've all been asking for that. Okay, I can make 20. So I'm gonna need it to grow more because according to my research, I need 23 for the first one, and then 15 for the third stage. Who said that was okay? I don't know how many slots I have there. It's by 30.
Whoa!
Because I genuinely don't know how big I made this. So we'll get that planted. I should just do, like, the auto planters for this. That would have been smart. Well, here. We'll grow this one, and then let me see if I even have, like, the gardening things, because I have quite a bit of mist right now. So that would be nice. Is it better than the movie? Because in the end, you wanted Beast back. That is so funny. It is so crazy though, because it's like you got so used to seeing him like in Beast form, and then you see him and then you're like, whoa, who's this guy? Who is this imposter? Okay, furniture, advanced gardener, yeah. Grow, do things, do cool things. Such as grow this for me. Please and thank you. Select seed, dig, plant. There we go. Also, did not know that when you have that thing dig, it actually like gives you all the things as if you've done it yourself. Very interesting. And since I did mess up, I'm gonna have to remember to water these ourselves. But first, let's take a quick run down to our little flower shop so we can grab 18 dandelions. What a random... I don't even know how I got this. I think what I saw when I looked it up is it was like part of a memory thing. Okay, dandelions, transfer. And the fact that it won't let me track it is royally annoying. Okay, up to the Frosted Heights. I may just need to ignore it for the time being too, since I'm not gonna have enough resources. Also, okay. We're done. We're done here. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.
Sunshine, check. Alright, everyone, let's enjoy our food.
But I can at least finish this one. Okay. Submit, submit. This is horrifying. I think I've made it worse. Since it doesn't have a head. Okay, I need a carrot, 10 green passion lilies, and way more fabric. We'll at least get the rest of it turned in. And then we'll continue while the cotton is growing so we can make fabric. And then eventually I'm hoping I can just like pick it up and move it. Get it out of my way. Okay, green. I'm kind of hoping he's just selling a carrot right now because I really don't want to go to another place to go grab a singular carrot. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, take this carrot. Thank you. Yep, yep. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay. So let's go try and finish up as much as we can with this snowman that's just haunting everything right now. Okay. Let's throw down... Hopefully I still have mist. Let's throw down... Let's put it over there. And we'll also put down... Hello? Do I not have any other crafting tables available? Throw this down. Okay. Now that that's all squared away, let's clean this up. And I get to go do all this myself because the game is so thoughtful. I guess I should have done this stuff first so that the other stuff wouldn't spawn back while I was cleaning this up, but you know, it's whatever. Also, really want them to change the moss on Merlin's house. Because just about every building changes the color when you put it in a different biome. But his does not, and it makes me sad. Oh my gosh, there's still so much. These ice shards, they're something else. That's for dang sure. Would rather not have to deal with them. Still waiting for the day where we can turn things off too. I think people have been asking for that since like the beginning of this game. Oh look, I do have a crafting table here. That's how long it's been since I've been in the Frosted Heights. It's been way, way too long. Okay, we're almost done. I also gotta figure out how on earth I want this, well to look. Because I guess we could leave it as the basic one, but that's no fun. Okay. That can go. I have a couple... I missed all of that stuff. Awesome. Perfect. Love it. Wouldn't want it any other way. It's fine. It's all just a mess. Okay. That. think we're gonna leave Kristoff's stall up here. Not convinced, but cautiously saying it's staying. I also gotta figure out what kind of path I want to do. Of course, the one I want to do is probably gonna be the most expensive. But also, I didn't actually look at the train station stuff. I bought it and haven't done anything with it since. Okay, this is huge, but I love it. How cool is that? Hello. Hello, DDB camera. I'm gonna need you to take one massive chill pill. I'm kind of tempted to like basically do it like this and then have some railways going on either side. And then we put like the little train thing. You know? Also, still haven't looked at this. Hey, that is so cool. That is awesome. What a cool piece. I kind of wish it was a little bit bigger. But it is super cool. Okay, what else did this come with? A ticket booth? Very cute. Can I really not, like, get this any closer to it? For realsies? Sad day. Why can't I connect these? Yeah, there is a little ice skating rink. Is there, like, any way I can kind of connect these? No? So wild. It's fine. We'll put something there. That's kind of driving me crazy. But, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. I do want that extended a little bit. Because I can't even, like, put this near this. Sad day. We'll figure out where we want the ticket booth eventually. But I need to go buy another one of those to mirror it on this side. But we also have the tracks. Did they... An Amsterdam canal with shops and houses. Already struggling. But that sounds so cool. That sounds really stinking cool. I'm sorry you're already struggling though, because I feel the pain. Okay, are these tracks even going to be worth it is the question, because I saw a lot of like reviews and such with this saying that you can't place anything on top of them, which is just a silly goose move, because the other ones you can. I need these to line up properly, please and thank you. And then we're gonna kind of do it like that, I think. Okay, do I have another one of those trolleys? That's the other question. Or do I need to buy one? Is that how one spells trolley? It is, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Wow, yeah, no, you really can't put anything on top of them. That's fine. We'll do the other tracks then. We'll do these tracks. As much of a bummer as that is... Well, actually, what do I have for tracks? How are you doing the canal? I'm just really curious about how you're doing that. Actually, can I connect these together? Kind of. It might look a little crazy. But I have an idea. Because obviously I can't have the train like under the extra awning bit. But I might be able to put the other tracks underneath it. The river kit and the new garden brick walls. Ooh. That's cool. Okay, let me go run to Scrooge's store. Buy a couple of extra things, a couple of extra goodies. And see what we come up with. And then, of course, my dog is just going to pick up 80,000 sticks on the way. But that's fine. It's good. Anything new in here, by the way? I guess I never checked. Not looking promising. Yep, not looking promising. Scrooge, I need you to stop running.
Hello.
Just for 2 seconds. Furniture. Let's see. What are we considering this? Hello? All. Okay. I want another one of these. I may. No, I won't. Okay. This isn't called a trolley, though, is it? No, it's not. What is it called? We're gonna filter to Princess and the Frog. What are we called? Streetcar. Yeah, I wasn't coming up with streetcar anytime soon. That's for sure. I would have called it train. I would have called it so many other things before I called it a streetcar. Okay. I think I did place some tracks underneath the one here. What tracks are these? And can I get more of them? No, I didn't. But I know what I'm looking for, and there's like wooden ones. But I don't remember what it's called, because when you search track, it didn't pull up. Maybe we'll go check out the crafting table and see what's going on, what's what. Yeah, that's not gonna stay there, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, how do I already have like 3 dirt mounds? Actually insane. Because also, obviously, I don't want the train underneath it because then I can't run through it, which would pose a bit of an issue. Okay, let's check out this crafting table, see if we can actually... I may need to search... Okay, no. These are what I'm looking for. I can't make them, though. Let me make, like, 2 of them just to see if they will line up with these other ones nicer. It's kind of a bummer that these ones have, like, a light. Oh, but the difference really isn't that bad. Because then I could put these ones right under the train. Or, sorry, the streetcar, but we're going to call it a train. Hello? Okay. Streetcar. We want that. How far out does this have to go? Okay, like pretty far out. But you wouldn't really be able to see too much of it. You would just be able to know that it's there. Which isn't terrible. I don't hate it. It's a good solution to a temporary problem until they get that patched. But I think that's kind of cool. And then I think I want... Maybe we do the railway crossing on this side. And then we'll have to see how I decide to lay this all out. Do I want to use any of these? Not particularly. I think the basic one is kind of gonna match the best. Let's pull out that other house. Actually, I need to go get rid of that rock and craft more of the tracks. Was she out of stamina again? Hello? Get it together, girl. Because then it'll lead into like this super magical area, which I kind of like. But I was also thinking about having some of it over here. Oh, decisions, decisions. I was gonna say I could throw this over here, but I don't know how well I would be able to navigate around it. I guess we'll find out. Okay, don't let me down, train station. I have big dreams. High hopes. Okay, all furniture, search. For a track. I'm gonna need quite a few of these. I don't even know how many. Oh, I can only make 6. That's no good. Is that why I have the other ones made? Oh, wait, I can uncraft the other ones. What am I even doing? Because I don't think 6 of them are gonna be enough. So let's go uncraft the other ones. Because then we'll be able to get all that plastic back. Which would be perfect. Oh, that's my bad. Uncrafting station is over here. Item to uncraft, search, track, because I have some of those. What? Can I not get rid of the other ones? Because I literally have some of the other ones. Okay, that is so weird. Just if I go here. Oh, maybe these ones were just like the reward ones. Yeah. Okay, let me double check just how terrible the color matchup is here. That's not bad either. So maybe I uncraft the ones I just crafted and pick up the other ones, and we'll just do the other variety so it all matches. And I already have quite a few of them. Did I go to the wrong place? That's my bad. Okay. So I have to move that anyways. Get back to my floating island. So we can get all of those uncrafted and recraft. Hopefully they don't take very long to uncraft. And I guess while it's doing that, I can kind of decide the layout. Okay, uncraft. I'm just gonna search it. So much faster to search. Okay, apply filters, uncraft all of them. What is that gonna take? 6 minutes? Excuse me? Guess that's fine. Because we can also start to decide what kind of path we're gonna want. Also gotta figure out where on earth I want this ticket booth. I could do it on the other side as well. I was thinking maybe like this. I'm genuinely shocked that these cannot connect. Everything they've been making for the last, like, 6 months has been connecting and snapping. It's crazy to me that you can't do that with this. But I guess we'll just put, like, a shrub or something there, and it'll all work out in the end. Okay, so let's grab houses. Because I bought this one. which is awesome. But it's huge. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. Okay. Then we would throw Merlin's house in the corner to think about what he's done. But we have to fit the train. That's the issue. Okay. There's the train. Would be terrible. Or we can try and move things around. Because I don't think I want the train on this side. But I guess I could. It wouldn't be the end of the world to put it over there. Need this snowman to move. Oh my gosh, I can move it before it's done. That is wonderful. Okay, so what if we kind of... How close can I get that over there? I might just have to do this on one side and then do like the big buildings on the other one. That wouldn't be the end of the world. And I kind of liked the layout of this stuff over here better, I think. Because then we could do the train over there. I think this could work. Maybe move Merlin's house around. We're gonna get back to that in just a second. We're gonna... Because I bought another one of these. And we'll probably extend it again. So what if we kind of curved it down and then ended up doing the train? Obviously, I wouldn't be able to do it on an angle, which is sad because I would love to. But we could kind of make it look like it loops all the way around. Okay, reset filters. Let's see what other houses I would want to use in here. I love this house. I need to find a good home for it somewhere. Okay. I was kind of thinking about also... I mean, this would be kind of cute up here. I was thinking about doing this fortress on one side. Which, I mean, if I could squeeze it in over here somehow... That would be a big win. We'll have to figure out where we end up throwing that. Or even getting it over here would be cool. I think having like the train weaving through it would be nice. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to squeeze it in here, which is so sad. Yeah, it's just slightly too big. So then... What if we throw it... Is that another dig spot? Oh my goodness. How does that look? I don't know if I'm in love with it. I need to put something cool there. So I need to go deal with that dig spot. Awesome. Very nice. And then kind of keep fixing this area. Hello? How much space does that... Okay. Where is this darn... Get out of my way. Thank you. So maybe I do another one of these stations right there, but I don't know. Probably not. That might be overkill. Let's look at... No. Rocks. What do we got? Because fitting one of these in would be really nice. Oh, can't put anything near that. Awesome. Of course I can't. But I do like this. And I think having it there, but I just need something to kind of cover that a little bit. Unless I, like, turn it on its side. That's not terrible, because then I could do, like, a big tree, and then you would never even think about it. So that would be kind of cool. And then we could still do the cool track thing. Which means I'm gonna need so many more of these. And I'm not fully confident where I'm gonna actually end up placing the train on it. Because we could do kind of in the same spot that I was thinking before. But I think I kind of want to have it curved sooner. So then we'll have it like loop around over to there maybe. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Okay. Now where... Let's look at the curving ones. Oh. So I don't think this is going to be like a curve or straight moment. I guess we could do it at like the very end, like it could be the end of the tracks. But it needs to be a little bit longer. Okay. And then it'll start cutting down this way. I think that is kind of where I want that. I could even buy a second one and kind of place it right in front of it too to make it look like an actual, you know, train. But I'm worried I wouldn't be like able to move around it that much. Granted, there's not anything I would need over there. So maybe we do buy a second one. But I'm almost out of these already. Awesome. And I can't even imagine how many of these I'll need to craft. Okay. So it looks like that'll get scooted back a little bit. And then we would start another one. Okay. I need to go buy another train, and then we'll figure out if we want to do 2 of them or just 1. Because the good news is I can sell it if we don't like it. And get most of our money back. So I'm curious, if y'all ended up buying the train kit, where did you put it? What kind of build did you end up doing with it?
Okay, I can.
Because that's one of my favorite things about this game, is just everyone's different imaginations. And, you know, we all kind of get the same items, but everyone uses it differently. So I would love to know if you bought it, first of all, and what did you do with it? Okay, furniture. Yeah, I'm gonna need so many more. Oh my goodness. There goes my bank account. And I think the streetcars are also like 20,000 or something. 12. My goodness. I'm gonna need far more
How about a wee
pumpkins.
bit of conversation?
And I think the other ones we were dismantling should be almost done. Frost Heights.
Yeah, that's right. The ocean's a friend of mine.
Okay, I can still run through here really easily. There's a train. There's nonsense. This is also driving me crazy. So if we did like a little... Can't decide if I like it or not. I think I do. Honestly. And then we'll curve it again. Louisiana build in the glade. Ooh, that's very cool. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I think it definitely would give everyone the ability to do so many, like, cool builds. Also, okay, do we like the 2 trains or were we happy with 1? I think it makes it look more like a full train if I do 2 of them. But if y'all like just the single one, we can switch it back to that. Oh my goodness. I need them to sell longer tracks of this. And actually, we could end up doing something kind of cool. Where we add... It would have to be one of the other ones, but we add one like this. Because then we could have it like curve all the way around. But since we can run over the tracks, I don't mind having them out. And it would significantly reduce the amount of like pathing I would have to do. I think it's quite cool. Then we can obviously still run around, ignore the decapitated snowman, and come to whatever I've got going on over here. I'm very excited for this stuff. I just don't know how I want it laid out because of all of the mining nodes. I guess I could throw this on this side. Does this have a back door, perchance? Doesn't look like it. What are you? No, just like a little drainage. I was like, if this had a back door, it would be really cool, like, center moment, but I honestly could still do something like that. Okay. So if we kind of like move things around. Oops. We kind of center it with the train tracks. Because then it's almost like the train would pull up and stop here. And then you could go to this big observatory thing. I'm not mad about it. Okay, where did my pond go? Bring it back. Because I curious if I want it like right when you walk in or as like a centerpiece. I want these like flagstones. That would be so cool to like keep placing those. I think that could be kind of cool. I gotta move the wishing well somewhere. Okay, and then this will be like the rail crossing. Oh, it has like a side door. That's kind of cool. How close can I get this to this piece? Because kind of connecting those would be neat. I know it covers some of the windows, but I don't hate it. And then if we did like a little fence or something, I don't know. We'll come back here. I like the idea of this. I don't know. I think it's the fact that it's not turning to white is really throwing me off. I keep saying we'll come back and then... Okay, so what if I... Because I really want this to just kind of connect to it. Okay, that's kind of cool. I think I like that. We could do some cool stuff with it. I think that'll be good. And then we'll throw down... Honestly, the wishing well is kind of going right back where it was. We may move it. But I think I want to curve this. Wherever the heck the rest of my tracks are. Okay, here we go. Let's curve it. And then we'll kind of have it do something cool. I need to go check on... Oh, wait. That's cute. I didn't even read the bulletin thing. Okay, DDV Express, I understand. What are the other two? What is WDL and LDN? Is that London? I don't know. Am I just dumb? I may move it off of this and throw it over here. But having you run across the tracks to get tickets feels kind of silly. Let's go grab the uncrafted stuff. I'm liking the overall vibe of what we're going for. But I feel like I'm struggling with some of the extra little details. Okay. Now, I'm definitely not going to have enough stuff to make all of the tracks, but we'll be able to get a good start. So, oh shoot. Straight. I think I need one of these. And then just as 7. Great, I can make 7 of them. Perfect. I was gonna say as many as possible. 7 is not enough. Okay, back to the Frosted Heights. I think I just need to have her walk through it for a second to see, like, how it'll all look when I walk through. Okay, him in his summer wear in the Frosted Heights is actually killing me. I wasn't ready for that. I do love this. Like, I love this being connected to his house. I think that is the correct move. I don't know what I'm gonna put over there because I need to get to this line of mining nodes. Which I can do just fine. This does not need a mailbox. Kind of ruining the vibe. Okay. And I do like that it leads right out to the train. I think that's good. Can you actually get in this little side door? You can. And the main reason I kind of wanted to center it in it is because it has this really beautiful, like, back piece that I don't want to miss out on. Do I know what's happening over here? Not at all. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, so let's... I need to do tracks. Oh, they were right there. And now they're not going to be there. Nope, we're good. Okay. Okay, so then what if we do the curved one now? I think that'll be okay. Oh no, don't move that. Please, please, please don't move that. Okay, actually, I may even extend it by 1. And then do the curve. And so the reason I have to do these ones, if you just popped in, is because these ones don't let you put anything on them. Which is a sad day. But these ones do. And honestly, I'm missing just a few. I'm so close. I probably need like another 4 to 5 to finish that bit off. But then these should connect back to it. Okay. It's not terrible. Like, you can definitely see the difference, but it's not the end of the world. How many of these do I have left? Because I could curve it in a little sooner. Maybe like that. I got 11. Well, we'll do this. I'm hoping I have enough. I'm really hoping I have enough. I might be like just shy. Okay, I need to do... Looks like 1 more on either side. Is this not going to line up properly? Oh, it's because this isn't a guaranteed where it's supposed to be. That's right. Okay. Let me extend this out by 1. Okay. I see. So I just need to shift all of this down a little bit, basically. And then it'll all be okay. I know this is riveting stuff, you know, me slowly, painstakingly moving all this down. Okay. And then we'll do another one there, and that should all connect, and that'll be really cool. I'm really psyched about this, actually. Now, what to do about this area? We do have some of the, like... If we filter to some of the previous winter star paths... Probably not this one. I'll check, but I do not think there's anything in this one that I would want. Yeah, like, this is cute, but it doesn't match the rest of what we've got going on. I mean, we could maybe make it work. Like this one? I'll have to think about it. Let's check out, because my, pardon me, sorry. My main thought was this Frost and Fairies one and seeing what we got with that, because we have some of these like fountains and we've got, I was thinking about these gazebos. It would probably have to be this one because this matches the same wood tone that is over on that. So that would bring like some good unity to it. Also we'll do a couple of these. Perfect. And then we just kind of do the little train crossing sign there. Actually, I do need to back it off a little bit though, because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to walk under it. What if we put this... Okay, whatever, get rid of that. Move that around. This would kind of be cool. Over here. Because that kind of matches the rest of the vibe that we got going on over there. I really want to use this ticket booth. I'm really struggling with how. Maybe just like that. I don't like that I can't connect these. They make it look like you should be able to connect this to something. Unless I'm just being really, really silly and not understanding how they want me to use it, but that's really far out. I don't think I want it that far out. May just do it like that and do some trees and call it a day with that. Okay. And where do we want this well? Well. Maybe there? Well, I need the bucket to face the right direction. That's a good start. That would be helpful. Let's see. Because I could kind of squeeze it in there. It's hard to tell since I don't have any sort of path down as well. Because I don't think I want it over here. But I don't know yet. I was also toying around with maybe the idea of throwing it over here. Could be kind of cool. But it kind of feels pointless over there. Like there's no buildings that it's near. We'll come back to it. Okay, because I have these little stalls that I have to put somewhere. So I think if we did do the little market stall dealio right here, it could be kind of cool. I'm gonna check this right there. Because that fits so nicely underneath. Scoot it over a bit. I kind of like that. That's cool. Okay, so I need to use the little vacuum to pick up all of the nonsense that has spawned again. Okay, also this needs to change. What can I even change it to that would make it fit nicely? Because I don't have any Christmassy ones. Which is a bit of a problem. Maybe this one? We'll stick with that one for now. Okay. back to the star paths. What was the one we had the previous year? What did we have? What do we got here? Ice skating rink. That would actually be kind of cute back here. Where I would want it and where I would actually be able to get around it is a whole other story. It's like it fits there. But am I able to run around it? Probably not. We could throw it over here. And that could be quite cute. Or even like inside this area here. I kind of like that. Fills in that space nicely. Is there anything else from that star path that I just have to have? Here's that winter one, which is kind of nice. Like, it is nice, but it's just very small, and I don't know what I would do with it. Like, it's not imposing enough, I feel like, to be an entrance to something like this. And you can't get anything close to this house. So let's actually reset filter. Wow. Helps if I do the right thing. Very helpful. Okay. Reset to the winter warmth. Okay. And I kind of think it should be lined up with this. How close can I get this? That's not terrible. I wish I was able to squeeze these little stalls underneath. I think would be so nice. But unfortunately, I cannot. What if we... How would that look? It's so hard to tell without actually, like, walking through it. Because doing it kind of like that wouldn't be horrible, and I could do some sort of wall or something to hide things. Then there was also this other one. Oh, that I remember drove me crazy because these don't actually connect. Like every other modular piece they had given us, these ones don't connect and you can't like interlap them very well. And while it would be cool to have both of them, let's see, I would need to scoot that over because that looks kind of silly. So let's scoot that. How does that look? I kind of like that. So then I can still get to these. I think I need to scoot that one over a little bit more too. Scooting it over. Not that. That would be a terrible idea. Okay. That was like a little bit.
I want Bill to be happy.
Of course, I'm like, oh yeah, let me look at this. And Beast just takes up the entirety of the screen. Okay, I actually kind of like that idea. Because my only other thought would be doing, like at the very ends. Oh boy. And they would have to be much further out. But if we like capped off each end with one of these little stalls. I also was thinking about putting it maybe near a train station. This is tough. Because I could put them on the outside, which wouldn't be horrible. Like, not facing in. And do something cute on the inside. Because then I can still pass through this. And pass through on both sides. Pretty easily. But I guess the question is do I need to run through the center of it? Or can I bring that in and run through the sides? I don't know if I can run through this. I can. It's narrow, though. I just want to scoot it a tiny bit closer. But I would have to move that even further away. Okay. What if we do the little market stalls like this, and then do a little path that kind of leads around to it? I think that's kind of cute. I think I need to move the Goofy stall over a little bit. What if we do it like that? I think I like that better. We're getting closer. We're getting... We're definitely getting closer to something that I like. Sorry if I went quiet. I'm just really trying to figure out how I want this to look. I was thinking about switching it so that we had it lined up the other way, but I don't think it's gonna line up quite the same. Let's move that. And that. Okay, we're gonna move these. Because they're annoying me. I also can't get it quite as close. Oh, that is not centered at all. Maybe that's not bad, actually. Maybe that'll make my life a little bit easier. And then we can do... Obviously, I'm gonna have to walk through it and actually see how they'll look. And then we can do the little market... Hello. Stalls. That's gonna need to get scooted way down if I want to fit them on the same side. Can I angle that? No, I cannot. Not enough to make me happy. And that wouldn't be in one of the little doors, so that would be annoying. Okay, fine. So they can't be on the same side. Fine, fine, fine. How do you make seafood sales? I don't know what that is. Is it like a Star Path duty, or... Because if you need to just actually sell seafood, if it's saying sell seafood, that would be like squid and shrimp and lobster and crab, and those you could go sell at Goofy stall. So instead of fish, it would be more of those type of things. Oh, salad. Salad. Okay, yeah, I can pull that up. I was like, sales? Okay, seafood, salad. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I should have it unlocked. There we go. Okay, it is 1 piece of seafood and some lettuce. I hope that's helpful. So literally any piece of seafood. So like I just mentioned, shrimp, lobster, crab, squid, any of those plus a piece of lettuce. Hopefully that was helpful. Okay, maybe I have them like that. And then I'll just put like a trash can or something in between them. I think I like that.
I like the
I think they're called like recycling cans or something is what they call most of them. I may be out of them, honestly. Let me see. Because I placed a lot of them down here. Yeah, okay. So I would need to buy more. But there is also the Wally one, I thought. But maybe I don't have that either. All filter. I literally went right over it. Rusted trash can. Let's throw that down. Okay, I don't hate the idea of this. I think this is going to work well. I'll just need to do like some strategic pathing. Do a cute little like center thing here. Which I should be able to... Star paths. Frost and Fairies. I was thinking about one of these little fountains. So I think that would be kind of cute. A nice little like centerpiece. We'll definitely figure out what kind of path we want to. But I think that works really nice. And then obviously we'll have trees and things of that nature. And then we'll also do some like trees and things here, but this is really just gonna kind of be the train track area. And I think for the most part we have this area figured out. The only thing I'm not sold on still is the wishing well. But I don't know where else I would even put it to make sense. I think it kind of works there. I like this gazebo there because it also pulls in the green from Merlin's house. What kind of walls do I have? Maybe that's what I need to be looking into. Also, a cooking station I need to put somewhere. Which I may throw down. I could actually throw it down. Hold up. Let's move the trash can. Really, it's just barely not gonna fit. Well then fine. We'll leave the trash can. And then we can have the little cooking station somewhere over here, I think, would be fine. Okay, is there anything else from this? Ooh, this is cute. Hold up. That's a cute little decoration. I will say, I do love when it's like pouring down rain in the valley and you're in the Frosted Heights. I love seeing like the flurries. It makes it super pretty. Well, if we do just like a nice little path and have this swing there, that's kind of nice. And then maybe when we are going back in and doing like more finer details, lots of these little crystals and such. I could have sworn there were more pieces of this set that were in the darker wood, but we could just try and like mix and match some of these. Because when it's put against like this house, it works really well. But when it's like out on its own, I think the darker wood works better just because this is the same color as that. And I gotta figure out what kind of benches I want here. I'll probably do... I'm hoping that there's some sort of like iron benches. I genuinely don't remember all the options, and I'm sure they're not all gonna show up here either. Okay, so we got this started. I don't know what I'm gonna do over here yet. It may just be trees. I may be making things more complicated on myself than they need to be. Would not be the first time. Okay. Let's search for walls. Let's see where we go. Oh, I have these Arendelle ones. Would those make sense to use? Because they're kind of all snowy. I hate that that would have to be out this far. That could kind of work and like separate this space off like completely. Then I have like these castle walls, which I absolutely love. I don't know if they would be fitting here or not, but maybe I do use them. There's no way that's the only piece of the Arendelle walls that I have. Hold up. Reset filters. All. Oh, how does one spell Arendelle? Is that it? There we go. Okay, castle entrance. Wow, that has to pull out so far. Are you kidding me? I want it closer, dang it. Well, we're gonna see. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm thinking it is. The castle corner. You're welcome. Yeah, I hope it worked for you. Okay. And then if we do that there, and then like a little castle wall in between them. That makes me so sad. Because there's just no way I'm scooting this forward more. Like that does make everything nice and squishy. I don't know. Let's walk through it. Let's see. Do I hate it? I don't know. I guess what that could mean for us instead of... I could just move these around. And do something like... really like it at a different angle, more like that. But I guess this could work. So then if we walk through it now... Oh wait, isn't there a more simplistic version of this? Hold up. Filters. Or is this one basically the same, just without the cool top? Yeah, okay. So it's basically the same, but doesn't have the cool top to it. We're gonna play around with our options real quick. Because then we could line this up. Kind of like that. And then if we walk through it like this, is that better? How does it look when you come up this way? I think it's kind of cool. Maybe I just need to center it more, like with this space. And obviously make sure that it's still center here. Is that center? I genuinely cannot tell. I think so. We're gonna keep playing around with the walls real quick. Almost done. Just need the lighting to be better. That is fair. I'm sure you've made something incredible, though. That will definitely put my rinky-dink little attempt to shame. Okay, we're gonna throw that down. And I would love to fit one of these here. Pretty please. Of course not. It's because of that darn tree, isn't it? Let's take a look-see. Why does the world hate me? Because of that tree. How far back does this have to go before it even... Okay, so it would have to squeeze back that way. Which would have to move that. But I don't want to move this bit. That's the issue. And they don't have like a skinny piece on this one. I mean, how much further could I scoot this? Yeah, that's not gonna fly. That not being centered? Mm-mm. Not happening. Okay. Well then, what if we just do another one of these? And we'll stick like a bush or something there. So I don't have to be reminded of my anger. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. What if I try to squeeze these over here? Is that even possible? Not really. So... this all started because these things are the bane of my existence. And this thing is going over here somewhere. Okay, so getting rid of the fountain helped. Other question is do I try to line up... Well, this is already off-centered. It's already not. Hold up. I mean, that is better. Hold up. Okay. But does this look okay when you walk through this way? Oh, it looks okay. What if I add... This thing is huge, though. Yeah, that's not gonna fly there. And if I get it to fit that way, it wouldn't work. Okay, more of these. Give me these. So if I throw this down here, how narrow does that make all that? Too narrow. Sorry, this one is really trial and error. I'm not feeling convinced on a lot of these things. Okay, scoot this back as far as I can. Then if we throw this down right next to it at an angle. Oh, I don't know. Okay, that's not bad. And then if we add like a tree or something next to it. Okay, it's keeping it interesting. I'm liking it more. Yeah, because then we can still go through that, and that would be kind of cool. Just out of curiosity, what happens if I get rid of this? Does that make my life easier? Because I really wanted to use that. But now, it does make my life easier. If we throw Kristoff's stand over there, and then we can grab that fountain again. This all started because I wanted to use that thing, and now we may not even be using it. Oh no. Because I kind of want to use this fountain. Okay. I actually kind of like that better. This is all going to get some sort of paving. And I'm so mad that I like this better. So mad. All of that hard work. Gone. Gone to waste. Let's actually pull up that star path again. And see. Because I may switch it to that because I have all the different pieces in this colorway. I was gonna say I don't think that colorway works, but I actually think it does because this has the light and the dark, so it kind of pulls it all together. And I need something over there. Which maybe I'll buy another one of those swings. These lights are really cute. I think I want to use these over here. So I could keep it like this, or we have other winter star paths we can look at. And I'm sure there's tons of other items I could also pardon me, also look at. So what happens if I try to like pull this stuff in? My issue with everything in this star path is that it's tiny. Itty bitty, tiny. Like everything got shrunk in this star path. Not a huge fan of that, but I do kind of like the idea of these skates being sold by Kristoff. I need a bench there. I don't know what kind of bench I want. And definitely need some sort of something over there. But we're making progress. I know this is completely blocked off this way, but I'm not necessarily mad about it. Except for this. I am mad about that. But I think this works really well. Hold up. Is this actually not center? Oh, man. Okay, hold up. Center yourself. So then, can I scoot this out enough without it causing issues? I mean, I guess I could scoot this in. I could solve a whole lot of problems if I just scoot this in. Like so. I mean, I probably didn't even need to scoot it in that much. Hold up. We're problem solving. This is basically... Okay. So fix all this. Don't touch that, because if I move that and alter things, I might have a little bit of a breakdown. Okay, I did accidentally delete more than I had to. Okay, so add another one here. Add another one here. I just want to be able to add in another one of these things. That's all I want to do. Because then I should be able to do this and add in another one of these. Fingers crossed it all works out if I grab the right one. Here's hoping that it all comes together. Boom. And actually I'm gonna switch that out just for a regular round because there's no like stopping point there anymore. Obviously now I need to move some things around. But that solves so many issues for me. Now I gotta figure out if I still like the fountain where it was. Okay, I do think I like that. And this is still gonna get paved. I gotta figure out what kind of path we want to put there. But now that this is centered, I feel better. Yeah. That's so much better. The other question is it better to try and do one of these? Or not? But I just wouldn't have a good, like, end cap for this. It's also just slightly too big for the area. So the answer is or not. That or not is the correct answer. Okay. So that's kind of all lined up good. Everything will look better with like trees and things too. I just need to keep reminding myself about that. This is the cooking station I was gonna use. But actually, I might switch it out for the other color variant and put it closer to the house. Right there. Okay, I need to go to the crafting station and see what kind of paths there are. I love that everyone's just chaotically squished together. Okay, and then we cross into here, and then we've got more train stuff. I think that's good. I think it helps separate out the areas kind of really nice. I would love another... I really wanted a version of this without the banners on it. I think they should have added in one without the banners. That would have made me so happy. But I do need to do some sort of walls over here too. And figure out what to do about that. But let's look at paths real quick and see what on earth we're even going to want to use. Because I could just use the snowy path. I have lots of that. Which might be fine for that little market area. But for the other areas, I don't know. I have 27 of that. How does that look? Part of me wants to use the cobblestone path or the ancient path for the area over here. So let's take a little look-see. I guess I already have some of it. Crap. That was terrifying. I was like, where did my house go? Okay, paths. So we've got the cobblestone option. And I'm gonna be really mad if I like it because this path I think requires pixie dust. And getting pixie dust is a lot of effort. But it looks very nice. So that's option number 1. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you've been doing well. So that's our option number 1 is the little cobblestone. Can I place this, please? I think I want to see the snow through it. This was going to be option number 2, but I'm not sold on the fact that I can't see the stone through it. I do like it a lot. I don't know. We'll leave it as option number 2. Let me put that back out. I feel like I need to place it closer to the house so we can get a good comparison. Also, this flower needs to go somewhere else. It needs to figure out what it's doing with its life. I definitely made that way too big. Yeah, way too big. Let me squeeze that in real quick. I may even wrap it around the side real quick so I can get a better... I know I could have done delete all, but sometimes it actually does the delete all thing. Wrap it around this way a little bit. Like under the house as it would be. Honestly, it would go all the way like this. So that's option number 2. Which I like a little more than I thought I would. We honestly could cover up the snow. Maybe that would make it better. And then our final option is this Ancients one. Which is also kind of cool. I also think would look really nice. Okay. What do we like better? 1, 2, or 3? I need help. Do we like this one? Which is option number 1. Do we like option number 2? Or do we like option number 3? Because I genuinely don't know which one I like. And am desperately seeking help. So I'll leave those there while y'all think about which ones you like. But please feel free to put it in the chat. Number 2? Okay. See, and I was kind of leaning towards that one too, because it would be really different. Again, it might be a pain in the butt to craft, but I really think it would be a good option. And since that's the only suggestion I see, that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, I think 2 will be really good. Because it will be quite interesting, like, getting rid of the snow in this area. Now, do I have any more of it? Absolutely not. Because I'm resource poor. Always in this game. Especially when you start decorating the whole valley, like, after tearing everything down. Very resource poor. Here's the fun thing. Oh, this one doesn't take... It does not take pixie dust, which is awesome. I'm just gonna have to go do so much digging on... in the Wishing Alps, or I think you have to get it from Glamour Gulch, but I'm gonna have to do so much digging there for the beady soil, but I can do that. I can do that so much easier than the pixie dust. I don't know why pixie dust is so difficult to get. And I'm sure for a lot of people it's not, but for me, I don't know, bad RNG or something. Okay, so that's kind of what we're gonna put over there. That's gonna be really cool. This area, we kind of aren't thinking about her yet. I honestly think it's mostly just gonna be trees and such, so... And I did just realize, I guess I could put a bush or something here. Because the whole point is this is supposed to be like an abandoned fortress type thing. So I don't hate the idea of that being there. Without like a path to get to it. And eventually we'll need to make more of these. We can fill this section in pretty easily. Because I definitely should have enough. Oh, where is it? There it is. Snowy Brick Road. Okay. And we're just gonna, yeah, go as far as we can with that. And just fill her in. To the best of our abilities. May even go one more. No, that was fine there. Okay. And that connects there. Perfect. Can I go one further with this? Awesome. And then it denies me happiness. Okay. And then can I also angle this one? Because that would be so nice. Okay. Kind of, sort of. I mean, it is angled. When do we think we're getting the fill all button? Because that would be greatly appreciated in this moment. Luckily, this section shouldn't take too long, and I have enough path, so I don't even need to worry about stopping and making more. Maybe that's why I just always struggle with this area, is all I see is just the snow, and it's all just so much, and it's just blindingly white that I can't think of anything I would want to put down. But this, I'm vibing with it. Okay, and I think I want to pull this over one more. Like that. Yeah, I think covering a lot of it up is helping. Obviously, we haven't kind of... Oh, come on, game. Think about your life choices. We're friends, DDV. Come on. And then we run through here. Yeah, that actually looks really nice. With the little, like, snowy courtyard. I'm a big fan of that. I think this is starting to come together. This area was like really hurting my feelings, and now I'm feeling so much better. And then over to here, which we've still got lots of things to kind of come up with, think about. I've got lots of things that I need to go and grind for. That's for dang sure. And then we can still cut over here pretty easily. Still, I think this is just going to be foresty things with a little ability to get over here. And this will all get covered up with like trees and bushes and such. But just enough where like you can see the fortress still. Same with all this. This is just gonna be trees and whatnot. I'm curious for science. No, I can't. Yeah, so we're gonna cover that up. But if I need to, I can squeeze through over here. And it's not the end of the world. Okay. I'm feeling good about what we've gotten done. There is like 2 weeks left of the star path. So by the time we play this again, we'll have... Oh, my bad. By the time we play this again, we will be in the final week before the new update, which is so exciting. We'll finish up whatever we need to, except for maybe that. I'm not super worried about that. Then we should be able to get the final reward. Oh, speaking of, what did I miss? Oh, I'm almost there. Oh, collect. I totally forgot about this. This is a new feature with this star path, so I just need to complete one more duty and unlock this, which is awesome. But yeah, we'll be finishing that up next time we play this. And hopefully getting a little bit more decorating done. I have no clue where I'm going to put Hercules and Phil. Because again, I'm still assuming we're getting Phil based off of the little note we got. No clue where I'm going to end up putting them because they don't fit in up here. But yeah, that's all we got for today. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, please feel free to leave a like. It helps go a long, long way and is greatly appreciated. And consider subscribing for more cozy content here on the channel. We are doing lots of DDV. We've just started playing some Dinkum. We will be playing that tomorrow and Thursday as well. So if you guys want to see some of that, would love to see you tomorrow. But with that, I will see y'all on our next adventure.